night vision class in Ohio. Been in the Western North Carolina, Eastern Tennessee mountains. I said I was going to post a video several days ago, but I'm just going to do a live so that it can go ahead and post up, and it'll be there for you guys. So I kind of want to tell you what I would do for a comms plan. So, all right, we're going to start with number one. Number one is your mouth. Direct, close relation, you're able to speak. All right, number two is your cell phone. You cannot beat a cell phone. I think you need cell phone has internet. It's amazing, especially when it works. That's number one. Well, number two, but it's one of the most important. And then kind of in the next hierarchy, I would go with a handheld radio. And, I'd get it programmed, find out how to use it, get some extra batteries, get your channels programmed in, get a quality one that you have GMRS, FRS, MERS, NOAA, and the ham band repeaters in your area and surrounding areas in case of an emergency. After that, I would go with a Starlink. That was one of my biggest missing areas of my preps, my comms preps, when we went down with Hurricane Helene and internet went down. I had no internet. So a lot of times when our cell phone actually came back up, I was unable to text people because there was a lot of Wi-Fi texting. So I'd go with the Starlink. So that would be number 4 for me. So we'll recap from now. So one, of course, your personal, face-to-face. Number 2, cell phone. Number 3, handheld radio programmed with your local area repeaters, GMRS, frequency, simplex. Number 4, we'll go with the Starlink. I've got a new Mini out. It's a little more expensive, but a lot more, it's easier to transport. I did find this cool bag that's kind of like an artist notebook. Everything fits in there real easy. It's easy to transport. I use the ROAM, the 50 gig ROAM package. You can cut it off and on whenever you need it. It's $50 a month. I think it's a no-brainer. After that, number 5, I would go with a mobile radio. A mobile radio. This is in the Manpack. I've got a video of this on my channel talking about it. But this is a mobile radio. It's 50 watts, so it's going to reach out a little longer. You need a little better antenna system. But the way this is designed is portable. So I can plug it straight into 12 volt. I also have adapters in there to plug it into AC power. But anyway, I've got a video on the channel. Go check it out. Mobile radio. That would be my number 5 suggestion. And then number 6. Oh, excuse me. Number 5. Actually, let me back up. I'm going to say this is my number 6. I got ahead. I went from 4 Starlink, and I meant to go to the number 5 here. Would be some kind of satellite communicator. This is a Garmin inReach Mini 2. I have one. My wife has one. And I have friends that have them as well. So you can, connect these by satellite. They're $12 a month. A lot of the new phones have this feature, but I like to have, I like to have a backup contingent plan. It has a SOS feature if you get lost. A lot of backpackers know about this, but it takes, at least 2, one for you and one for an important family member. So my wife and I both have one. So that being number 5, now I'll go to this number 6, which is the mobile radio, which I just covered. Like I said, there's a video on the channel. Number 7, this is a HF radio. This reaches out way further. You can set it up. You can talk across country, talk across your state. Where this is a limited line of sight and using repeaters, this uses the ionosphere, and it can travel much further. Now, the important thing too is with all this gear, there's a couple things, actually 3. Number 1, I think you need training. So my friend owns this company, Radio Made Easy. He does training across the United States. I've taken this class a couple times. So outside of training, you need to have support materials, notes, understand what frequencies do. The one thing, he could have called this a radio class for dumb people, and I'm not trying to discredit anybody, but it really is a simple learning process, or he makes it simple rather. No gatekeeping, nothing, he doesn't make it hard. So training, have support material, have things like battery packs to go along with it, charging stations, all your extra cords, cables, be able to run it off 12 volt as well as AC, and DC, all your charging cables, extra batteries for your devices. So yeah, man, as we saw in Western North Carolina and Eastern Tennessee, comms was broke down and very important for survival. And I really think you need to have a plan. These rapid radios out here are not a plan. If the cell phone towers are down, they will not work. So let's recap. Outside of just talking to each other, number 1, a cell phone. You can't beat a cell phone. When it's working, it's great. You can call, you can text, you can check the internet. Number 2, I would have a handheld radio. This is line of sight. I would have it programmed for my local repeaters, Simplex, NOAA. I can get tons of information. Next, I would go with the Starlink. That way, if the internet goes out, I can get satellite internet, and it's easy to communicate. You can get a package that's $50 a month that you can cut off and on. It's a no-brainer. Next, I would go with some kind of satellite communicator. I like the Garmin inReach Mini 2. Even if your new iPhone has it, I still say have some redundancy. It's best if you have more than one person in your family have these. These do use satellites, and they will communicate directly with each other. Next, I would have me a mobile radio. This one's in a Manpack, and I'll repeat again, I have a video on my channel about this. I can pick this up, put it in my car. The first night we went into Western North Carolina, this is what I was using. We were communicating vehicle to vehicle with my hand mic, and we were able to call out, hey, the road's washed up here, hey, trees down, power lines are down. It was great communication. Then next, I would go with the HF radio. This is going to give you extended range. You don't have to worry about repeaters. You use the ionosphere. You can set this antenna up to communicate either really far away across the continent or, within a certain, what we call rainbow effect. Next, I would say, even maybe before you buy some of the stuff, get training. This company does a great job, Radio Made Easy. And I'll remind you, make sure you have support material. You have chargers, charging boxes, extra cables, all the support material, batteries, antennas, all the things, extra batteries for here, for your handhelds. Make sure you got a easy way to transport things. Like this has got the case for the Starlink. I've got the nice Pelican Apache style case for this radio, Manpack for this, and I use some SOE flat packs to carry these around in. So guys, I think it's extremely important that you have a comms plan. Share this out, get your family squared away. If you have any questions, just post and ask. I'll be glad to help you. It's something we all really need to get on top of. So I appreciate you watching. Please give it a thumbs up, like it, and share it so we can help others. And I hope you guys stay safe and have a great day. I'll catch you next time.